Hey guys! So, this is Moymoy again. I hope nagustuhan mo yung unang video natin. And if ever hindi pa napapanood, mamaya sa end screen ilalagay natin yan at pwede mo siyang panoorin ulit. So, sa mga nakapanood, I hope nakagawa na kayo ng paper trading account gaya nga ng sabi ko sa first step. So, this time, i-discuss natin ano nga ba yung stock market at paano ba kumita dito, no? So gaya nga na sinabi ko sa last na video ko, there are a lot of free resources na para patuto ka sa stock market. Lalo na sa social media, marami dyan, no? Teka, hanapan ko nga kayo ng magandang video tapos sabay-sabay nating aralin. Okay. Ito. Maganda siya. Kasi maganda pala yung tinuturo niya. Tingnan natin. So, paano ba yung stock market? Paano papaliwanag yung stock market?
If there's a fish market selling fish, a vegetable market selling vegetables, and a supermarket to sell a wide variety of things, then that's not much any different to a stock market. But what they sell here is stocks.
Okay. So yun pala, napakasimple naman pala. Pag marunong kang mamalengke, di alam mo na rin mag-stock market, no?
The stock market is one of the markets where the price of what they sell, yung mga paninda nila, is not controlled or dictated by the government.
So, paano yun? Di, pwede sila maka-overprice. Ano ba yung stocks?
Stocks are just another way of saying shares. Sometimes it's called equity too, so you may see it referred to as equity market. But basically, what we buy and sell here is shares of a company.
Okay. So, bale, si company naglalabas ng shares nila at ibebenta sa public. Diba? Pero, anong purpose nun? Bakit nila ginagawa yun?
You see, when a company wants to expand, they can loan money to raise the capital, or they can have a private investor, or what we call the private placement. Or they can decide to sell a portion of their shares to the public.
Okay. So, ayun pala. It's another way of the company to fund an expansion or pwede lang pabayad ng utang, di ba? Anyway, so pakilala na nga natin yung behind the voice ng ating video, no? Okay, so please subscribe din sa channel niya. Ang channel niya is Rooting For Celeste. And then, nilagay natin yung link sa video description nito. So, check nyo na lang. No? So, let's give it up to Mr. Celeste.
It's important to know that not all companies are public. Meron pa ring iba na private, and you can only get to invest or buy shares of their company if you know them and if you have deep enough pockets to buy their shares. Pwede naman din kasing umutang na lang sila sa bangko.
Oo. Tama nga naman, no? Pero, Miss Celeste, paano ba kalakaran sa stock market? Sabi mo kanina, hindi siya controlled ng government, di ba?
The price of a stock depends on the most recent transaction, not the world market. Kunyari, if there's a stock called XYZ with a current price of stock market at 4.55, buyers and sellers will place their bid and ask. And if a buyer buys at the seller's price, the new price of the stock will be according to that transaction. Same thing if the seller decides to sell lower at the rate of bids available.
I see. So, nilalabas ng company yung shares niya sa public through Philippine Stock Exchange. Then, may bibili nun na public then ibebenta niya, then bibili uli, no? Teka, paano ba natin gagawin yun? Let's say, ako isang public. Pumili ako ng Jollibee at 180 pesos. At gusto ko ibenta ng 200. May bibili ba nun? Ako na bibili niyan. Sige, benta ko ng 300. Taas naman yan. Benta mo sa akin ng 250, bibiling ko yan. Sige na nga, ako na bibili yan. 260 siguro bibiling ko. Teka, Miss Celeste. Bakit ba natin kailangang mag-stock market or para mag-invest, di ba?
Maraming reasons, but let's start with one. Inflation. In fairness to our country, the inflation is really good. But what inflation does is it increases the price of everything. In a very simple manner, I'm gonna explain what that means. Basically, yung 500 pesos mo ngayon, dati makakabili ka ng isang buwang grocery sa kanya. But now, shampoo, conditioner, sabon, bus na. And every year, it goes up. And your money's value right now will not be the same in the future.
Tama. Yung value bill nga sa Jollibee dati, 100 pesos lang. So ngayon, pinakamura ata, nasa 250. Mga 500 na ata ngayon eh. Magkano nga ba? Hindi ko kabisado eh. Kung mag-save na lang mag-save sa bank, pwede kaya yun? Enough kaya yun?
If you leave it at the bank, walang kalaban-laban, naliliit yung value ng pera mo. Kasi pag linagay mo yung money mo sa bank, hindi naman siya nakaupo lang doon eh. In essence, ni-invest nila yun sa ibang bagay, but the interest you get back from your money is just at 1%. Inflation is around 4%.
So, hindi rin pala maganda yung magaling ka lang mag-ipon, di ba? So, you have to invest in sa stock market, di ba? Teka, pero parang, di ba parang pamoyayaman lang yata yung dating ganitong stock market na to? Baka naman need namin ng milyon para maging stockholder or shareholder ng isang company, di ba? Paano nga ba?
You don't need a lot of money to open. Basically, for example, sa Call Financial, you can open with just 1,000 pesos. Merong iba that needs at least 5,000 pesos, and that's enough to get you opening an account.
Okay.
But what's more important is you get started.
Ha! 1,000 pesos lang pala para maging shareholder ako ng isang kumpanya eh. So, ano pa pang inaantay natin? Let's open a broker's account na, di ba?
So the next question is it risky?
Ha!
Well,
Risky.
if you want it to be. Kasi there are people I know who would put college fund of their children or their retirement fund in the stock market, and that's gonna make it risky. Kahit nga ilagay mo yung perang yun sa ilalim ng kama mo, di ba, risky pa din yun.
Naalala ko tuloy yung lola ko eh. Naglalagay ng pera sa ilalim ng unan. Kinukupitan namin. Joke.
Basically, when you don't know what you're doing, you make it risky.
Tama. So, gaya nga ng sinabi ko nung unang video natin, sa step 2, di ba? So, kailangan mag-aral tayo. There are a lot of free resources out there no, sa social media. So, gaya nga ng sinabi ni Lyndon Magsino ng Piso Masters, success equals knowledge plus hard work plus grit. Di ba? At syempre, ang golden tip ko sa inyo, huwag niyo kakalimutan na like and share and paki-subscribe na rin yung channel natin. Saka yung channel ni Miss Celeste, yung Rooting For Celeste. Di ba? So, Miss Celeste, ano ba dapat ang bilhin or paano ba natin bibilhin yung stocks?
So if you want investments, stick to blue chips.
Okay.
But if you want the kind na nag 50% or ceiling sa isang araw or 50% down or flooring sa isang araw, trader yon. And there's a difference between a trader and an investor. A huge one. A trader ako.
Aha! So, trader din ako. So, alam nyo na kung ano yung magiging next video natin, no? So, we will be discussing technical analysis, charting. So, makakasama na natin dito yung mga ka-traders natin dyan na gusto rin na continuous yung learning nila about technical analysis. And yung may mga good mindset as a good trader niya. No? So, wait, teka na, nakalimutan natin si Celeste. Celeste, meron ko bang sasabihin dyan?
Thanks for watching. If you like what you learned today and if you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Miss Celeste. Sorry po, reaction video lang. Pasensya na, sana okay lang po. Sige, takbo na ako. Bye-bye.